Take the shot anyway. Hogger.
What if I do produce flame?
Hogger's got full
No,
HP.
let me try to explain it to you so we don't run into the situation we had last time. So
You can't talk to him. You're not even in the same room.
the way that
When I
it's
say
working.
HP, it's not my character.
So Hogger was right. See where my finger is? Hogger was right here. He moved
Right.
down and is literally directly in front of the goblin.
Okay.
You are right here. You shoot at the goblin. There's the
You're gonna
extremely
hit
high
Hogger.
Take the
You're
shot
gonna hit
anyway.
God damn Hogger.
There's always a
win.
chance.
I can use produce flame as a ranged spell attack. It's a cantrip.
If you shoot fire, you're going to hit Hogger.
Hogger. All right, fine. Can I get to the goblin?
However, the other thing that needs to be said is you only move 20 feet. You still have 15 feet to work
How
with.
far is this goblin from me?
So if you move...
Or can I move?
If you move 15 feet into the east, you'd have to stand in the pool of water, but you could shoot the goblin.
All
Do
right.
it.
I do that, but I use produce flame. Is he within 30 feet of me, the goblin?
Let's see. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 10, 15, 25. Yes, he's within
All right.
30 feet.
So I use produce flame, which I can use as a ranged attack within 30 feet to do 1d8 fire damage.
Just so you're aware,
It's a cantrip.
you are right here in the pool
Okay.
With a waterfall.
with the waterfall. The
Okay.
waterfall is... It's actually a little farther away than it looks on the map.
Am I out of movement?
You're out of movement now.
Can I instead of standing there, can I be with my back to the stalagmite, or would I not see the goblin then?
You can be with your back to this. You can be like. I will let you either be hugging the bottom of the stalagmite, or I'll let you be on its eastern side.
And I can see the goblin no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be at the bottom of the stalagmite.
Okay.
Okay. Rolling for my whatever. 12 plus. It's a spell, so what is that? I use wisdom, so 15.
Not bad.
Hits.
Okay, sweet. Now I do a d8. Which one is that? This
I just always like doing this when everyone casts spells. I'm just gonna look it up real quick.
269.
260. Thank you. That makes it much easier.
3 plus wisdom, 6.
Not bad.
Yeah. 6 fire damage.
Flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame remains there for the duration. It harms neither you nor your equipment. The flame sheds a bright light.
Side note, I see.
This will light up the room, so Pervin
I
says-
see
It's
you
just a
shoot.
10-foot radius. It does in no way light up the room.
Oh.
I see you shoot this fireball,
However, as the flame
Oh, you can make
travels,
Hogger mad.
and I am disgusted.
It's not
He
arcane
hates
magic.
magic.
It's nature magic.
He doesn't know the difference.
Maybe that's true.
with a 7 intelligence, he will not know the difference.
That's true.
I am disgusted.
Oh, you should
Not-
not have used magic in front
Not
of
too
Hogger like
worried
that.
about Hogger's opinion of me.
He's
Okay.
right in front of the enemy he was trying to kill, and you just
And
shoot
you guys
fire
were
at
like
it.
just on the same page.
Hogger, I want to note that this makes you extremely upset. Probably makes you upset to the point of action.
Uh-oh.
Keep that in mind.
I'm disgusted.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
Danny
Goblin.
stole my
I
The
know
kill.
more,
the
the
goblin
more
with 6
appropriately
damage,
you
what's
act in regards to your character, the more you will be rewarded. All right. So
Wait,
one-
no, I call bullshit on this. He saw
Okay.
me use Entangle. That's a spell.
I would argue.
And I was pissed.
But then you said, let me entangle it, and then you can kill it afterward.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
still got to do his kill.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if I kill this goblin, because he can still kill it, and it'll be on fire. You'll like that.
Roll 1d8.
I did already. 6.
6. Okay. The goblin is engulfed in flames and dancing around madly, but not yet dead.
Beautiful. Next turn.
Excellent.
8 minutes.
Okay.
So as disgusted as I am that he casts
I don't think it's your turn.
She-
a flame,
Andrew,
She
it's
casts
your
a
turn.
flame.
Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm also equally as happy
Yeah.
by
See
this
the-
screaming goblin writhing in pain, burning
I hate
alive.
arcane magic too, BT dubs.
Trying to get as close as possible to the chimney, the gravel chimney.
Okay.
You're still at this chimney?
Yep. So
I'm so
you-
far, dude. I got flushed out of the kid.
They're gonna be like the corpse of the last guy that went down there and died.
So it takes you.
halfway road.
It takes you about 15 feet to move toward the chimney.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 10 feet left.
Oh, cool.
Do you want to climb up this chimney?
Yeah. So I want to clasp the lantern lit onto myself, so I can use both hands to.
Okay. This is very steep, and it's nothing but loose gravel, so this
Yeah.
is going to be difficult.
I know.
I want you to know. Okay.
I do know that. I'm very frustrated, and I don't see another option.
Okay.
Just
You don't know where this chimney leads as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Make a strength check.
Uh-oh.
Strength.
Well, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Make a athletics check,
Athletics.
which is under the strength section.
Not gonna be good.
Still same.
So there aren't really. So this makes sense to you. It's not like you're rock climbing where you're grabbing onto rocks and pulling yourself up. It is like a path, a very steep path leading upward, and that path is consisted of nothing but loose gravel. So you can pretty much only rely on your feet.
Scrambling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So-
it's your feet, not your hands. That you're
I'll let
using.
everyone know ahead of time. -1 for athletics.
Oh,
This is gonna be a bad roll.
Good luck.
14.
Oh,
So 13.
Oh yeah, I have excellent memory. I can remember.
Okay, so the sure footing of your halfling and rogue ways, you manage to hold your ground. You don't fall. And however, because it's nothing but loose gravel, that's what's called difficult terrain. So you can tell that it's much harder to move than it is in the rest of the cave. You can only move about half speed. So this chimney is roughly about 15 feet. And so you move about 5 feet because you have 10 feet left.
Yeah.
You can only move half speed. You move about 5
So I'm not
feet.
even all the way up at the end of my turn.
You're 1/3 of the way through the
Okay.
chimney.
All right.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
There are 8 minutes left on the card. 7.
Okay.
So we have to stop. You have to do your little outro
Okay.
because that takes longer than 7 minutes.
Okay. So one goblin is on fire. One goblin is yet unseen. I was really hoping we could finish the combat encounter. That's too bad. Things I messed up last episode were you can move into a character's space. You can move through a friendly character's space, and you can move into a friendly character's space. You just can't end your turn on their space. I don't remember what the other thing I screwed up was.
I don't need it.
So real quick, the final thing I want to do before we call this a day is I want to. Last time I just gave general feedback. This time I want to give more specific feedback for each person. So, Lilia, I like how you're trying to approach situations more carefully. Sneaking into that room was very smart. Producing flame was very, very smart. I think you trying to peek over into that thing and see into the room even though it didn't work out for you, I think that was the right idea.
Didn't work out.
The only other thing is, what is your intelligence, Lilia?
12.
Okay. I think the only other thing you could maybe work on is try to assert yourself a little bit more in the group, try to take more of a leadership position, and try to, at the very least, like, maybe you can't get a rein on Hogger because he's going to do his own thing, but maybe you could convince the other group members, and the logic behind that is it's not that you care about them, it's just it's going to help you out if you have more people.
True.
So, okay. Pervins, what I really liked this session, even though I didn't initially understand why you were running into walls or like huddling in the corner with the panties, I think more so than anybody, except maybe you were so committed to being Pervins at the cost of doing well in battle. And I think that's something that's very hard for players to do. Most players, regardless of what their character is, just want to kill things. So
He
I was
wants to.
no, I know you want to, but you thought about, okay, there's an arrow in Pervins. How would Pervins react to that? You didn't just treat it like numbers. You actually treated it as a thing that happened to Pervins, and I really appreciate that. The only thing that I guess I would recommend is you're not stupid, Pervins. You have the intelligence to scout ahead or to listen to things or to try to sneak around. You have all of those options, so maybe before you go into an area, think about like, okay, what do I have that can let me potentially know what's in this room? Andrew, you just kind of got screwed over today.
Yeah. It was a rough day.
Definitely.
For the first time ever, it wasn't yourself that screwed you over.
There are
Trying to do the right thing.
There are times, the one thing that kind of confused me, I think, throughout most of the session is there were times where you split up from the rest of the group, and I was never exactly sure why. You don't need to tell the party members, obviously, but I think you need to let me know why you're splitting up, and what motivations Andrew has for going in a different direction. Because like right now, you're climbing up a chimney that you have no idea where it leads, and I'm not sure why. I know you're frustrated.
Andrew does not feel like this is a team. To Andrew, this is still a mission she took on for herself. She got knocked out by Hogger and nobody like cared.
I healed you.
Right, and then said nothing. So Andrew like feels no compassion for the other teammates of this team. And
So is the approach you're taking, you're still trying to finish the mission, you're just doing it on your own?
Absolutely.
Kind of a head-first approach?
Yeah,
Okay.
and this one instance where she does try to act like a team did like turn out awfully. So I think going forward, Andrew will not do any favors for any other team members.
Awesome. Hogger. So Hogger was once again a really convincing Hogger. Like you acted in the way that you told me your character would act.
Clasped onto the rocks. That was heroic.
Yes, that was heroic.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of disappointed me is I believe last session you said that Hogger wouldn't necessarily change, but based on getting down by the wolves, that would really hurt his pride, that would maybe make him second guess himself. I didn't even see a hint of that. It was mostly just Hogger charge.
Well, we went in with the group. I went in with the group.
No, you didn't.
More
You
or
said,
less.
I'm charging forward no matter what.
I said, let's go together. And then I started
the only
going.
difference.
That's a big deal for Hogger. He told the group.
Okay.
I said, let's go, everyone.
Well, that may be true. It just didn't come across maybe as effectively as it could have. So just sort of, I guess, a little bit of acknowledgement and what happens to your character beyond how you told me he acts would be good.
Cool.
Other than that, though, I think it was good. This was a good session, a lot more successful. I think you guys thought things through a little bit. I think me drawing maps made it a lot easier for you guys to understand what was going on.
And someday we'll put, in not probably next week or the week after, but we'll have cameras for his area and stuff like that.
The last technical thing I have to say is the streams have been kind of a little bit haphazard recently, but from now on we are absolutely going to try every Wednesday at noon on the GameTrailers channel. And we are no longer splitting up the episodes into chunks. So when you see this, when it goes up tomorrow, it will be
It'll be 6 20-minute chunks as one video.
Correct.
So hopefully it'll play on our website. Who knows anymore?
The idea is that you'll have one of these to look forward to every week. Today, at the end of the day, we're going to have the collection of the last part. So those will all be combined. They were split into episodes before. They'll all be combined into one thing now. So that's everything. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Filthy mage.
I heard you. I'll explain.
I heard you enjoying the crackling of the fire
Yeah, that
and the
was.
screaming.